This video will introduce you to the IHEC data portal. The portal was developed to address the need to integrate and distribute datasets produced by different IHEC member consortia. Launched in 2014, its primary objective is to facilitate data access for the broad epigenomic community by providing a lightweight interface that acts as a front-end to the UCSC genome browser. The portal currently offers over 5,500 datasets coming from most IHEC member consortia, including ENCODE, Roadmap, CIRC, and Blueprint, among others. Please refer to the main IHEC website for more information on the members and their project. The datasets are extracted at regular intervals from each consortium's list of published tracks and added in a relational database that is central to all features on the portal. The portal will also be enhanced by the progressive addition of novel data visualization and analysis tools, some of them set to appear in the months to come. In this introduction, we will explore the different sections and functionalities available in the portal. The first tool offered is an overview of all datasets that are available. Datasets wheels display the contribution across consortia, tissue types, and assay types. Those numbers represent the total number of datasets available on the IHEC data portal. Slices on the data wheels are selectable, providing basic filtering on the datasets that will be visible in the grid. To use this feature, click on the slices of any wheel for the portions that interest you. You can also select slices from multiple wheels, for example, to obtain only roadmap data for ChIP-seq experiments and blood samples. Then click on View Selected. This will open the data grid with your selection as filtering criteria. The central section of the portal is the data grid, supported by DigViewer, a dynamic interactive tool to navigate through datasets. It represents the datasets produced by all IHEC member consortia. Each consortium is assigned a specific color. Each row in the grid represents a cell type. Each column represents an assay. Assays are grouped by categories, such as methylome and transcriptome. Each grid cell, therefore, represents an assay that has been run on a sample for a tissue or cell type. The number in the grid cell indicates how many datasets are available for this assay cell type combination. The color of the grid cell indicates which IHEC member has produced the datasets. The grid is dynamic and interactive because it adapts based on filtering options, such as tissues, assay types, and consortia. It is also possible to visualize only IHEC core assays or completed full reference epigenomes. A pie chart gives you a breakdown of available datasets by consortia, tissues, and assays, based on the filtering criteria that you chose. It is sortable to ease grouping of tracks based on a criterion. You can choose the datasets of interest by clicking on a specific cell, rows, and columns. At any time, you may press the Reset button to remove all selections that were made on the grid. At the bottom of the page, you can get a list of all selected tracks. By clicking on the Visualize in Genome Browser button, you will then open a UCSC Genome Browser session displaying all selected datasets. This visualization is enabled by creating a dynamic UCSC Browser Track Hub. For more information on Track Hubs, please refer to the UCSC Genome Browser website. The dynamic Track Hub URL containing all your selected tracks is also available by clicking on the Get Track Hub link button at the bottom of the grid. This link is usable in any instance of UCSC Genome Browser to visualize the tracks and in other tools that support track hubs such as Ensemble. The dynamic hubs include all the metadata fields recommended by the IHEC workgroup when available. You can also download the tracks of interest by clicking the Download button at the bottom of the grid. A directory-like page will display tracks organized by consortium and cell type. When accessed from the main menu, this tool will display all available IHEC tracks in the directory. You can also obtain a plain text list of track URLs to be used with a batch download tool such as wget. Please note that the raw read files for all datasets are accessible from controlled access repositories such as EG and dbGaP, depending on consortium. Finally, a local mirror of the UCSC Genome Browser is accessible from the portal's top menu Genome Browser item. This covers the main features of the IHEC data portal. Additional features will gradually be made available, with the site's planned twice-yearly releases. The IHEC Data Portal was developed by the McGill Epigenomic Data Coordination Center. It is funded under the Canadian Epigenetics, Environment and Health Research Consortium by the Canadian Institutes of Health Research and by Genome Quebec, with additional support from Genome Canada. The computing and networking infrastructure and part of the software development are provided by Compute Canada and Canary.